We pray and we pray and we pray every day, every day, every day. Then it kind of went soft.
Now that was pretty good right there. That was deep. Hello everybody, thank you for coming back and clicking on this channel. My name is Vanessa, and for first time visitors to this space, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you enjoy the reaction video. We're looking at Bone Thugs and Harmony in Crossroads. Let's go into this reaction.
Well, Mary, oh Mary, don't you tell them Martha not to Martha, don't you Pharaoh's army, you know they've been drowned.
They're not sliding on that harmony.
Martha not to Martha, don't you
I like how they came in with the dead silence, and then the music picked up, gave a nice transition.
Now tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you. Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you, 'cause it's gonna come for you.
And I'm gonna miss everybody out around and throw my gang. Look to the wild flag and pray to dust, and they play too deep for being sad. Little as I came to be, tell me your piece of the seats with it, please. Bury me by my grand, when you can't go follow me.
God bless you, working on a plan to heaven. Follow the Lord on 24/7 days. God is who we pray, even though the devil's all up in me.
Whoa, let me encourage you right there. He said he's working on a plan to heaven. Maybe Boo, that was Boo that got shot, said he's working on a plan to heaven 24/7, and the devil's all up in his face. Where should the devil be? That's exactly where the devil should be, all up in our face. If you're a believer, if you're a follower, even if you ain't, he's all up in your face. But we have to be back in his face by being a resistor of temptation, because all up in your face just means he's tempting you in your mind and in your flesh.
Say grace to the gates we race, but I change the face of judge, and it gets my soul with buzz. Grudge because there's no mercy for thugs. Ooh, what can I do? It's all about the family and how we grow. Can I get a witness? Let it unfold. We live in our lives, so we turn our soul. Hey, oh, hey.
And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying.
Sorry to keep stopping y'all. Different things keep standing out. If you want to hear the video without my interruption, the link is in the description. He said,
We pray and we pray and we pray every day, every day, every day. Then it kind of went soft and said,
still we laced. What's laced? What's this laced thing about after they pray and they pray and they pray every day, every day, every day, and working on the 24/7 connection with God? This is what I want to point out. We're all supposed to grow a relationship with God. But we can't just say it. We can't just say it. The lifestyle don't never come into tightening up parameters and putting disciplines in our life.
Now follow me, Rosto, whether it's tell or it's savage. Come, let's go take a visit to the people that's long gone there. While he's there, terrible. Instead of keeping up with family. Exactly how many days we got lasting? While you laughing, we're passing the way. We gonna rest our souls, 'cause I know I'ma meet you up at the crossroads. Y'all know never ever got love with them both thugs, baby.
Long gone, really wish you could come home. But when it's time to die, gotta go bye-bye. All the little thug could do was cry, cry. Why they kill my dog? Yeah, man, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. And he shouldn't be gone in front of his home. When they did, the root was wrong. Who's so wrong? Who's so wrong? Gotta hold on, gotta stay strong. When it comes, better believe on. Gotta show that you can lean on, lean on.
Can you all connect with that right there? The angel of death coming onto the porch, and the gentleman there, he's turning around and look at him. I've seen this play out a couple of times. I used to work for hospice about 3 years, and then other than hospice, I worked in facilities where people passed away. And I have witnessed, and maybe you all have too, where the person knows that they're getting ready to transition. Whether they communicate that or not, sometimes people will communicate it to you, but you don't recognize it until after the event. They've passed on, and you look back and say, you know, they told me goodbye. In their own way, they told you goodbye. But you didn't know it at the time. Their attention started turning away from this world. There ain't nothing else important other than eternity for them now.
Every day, and we pray, and we pray, and we pray, and we pray. Every day, see you at the crossroads, crossroads, see you at the crossroads, crossroads, see you at the crossroads, crossroads, see you at the crossroads, crossroads.
And I'm gonna miss everybody, 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 and I'm gonna miss everybody.
Living in a hateful world, sending me straight to hell. We run. Living in a hateful world, sending me straight to hell. We run. Living in a hateful world, sending me straight to hell. We run. Now that's in a good little YSI. He told me we lived
What's
it
up with that
down.
money, y'all? See my bigger cousin was home. Somebody really, everybody wanna test the stuff. And this leads instead of easy to fall. And nobody's sitting and cussing and tending on that they didn't win any. Wanna come again, again and again. Now tell me what you gonna do.
Can somebody, anybody tell me why? Hey, can somebody, anybody tell me why?
Well, they got that fast lyric there where you can, oh no, somebody, and then why we singing? I wrote it down. I went to the lyric video where I can read the lyrics. And he mentioned, can somebody tell me why we sinning? Why are you doing it? You can't look around your community nor in your family and justify why you still sinning. That ain't gonna work. It won't flesh out before the living God. He mentioned, we living in a hateful world, sending me straight to heaven. Now that was pretty good right there. That was deep, that was profound, but yet simple. We living in a hateful world, but you have to determine whether it's sending you to heaven. It ain't just sending you to heaven because the world is hateful. It should be sending you to heaven by how you respond to the hate in the world. Those who are subscribing and coming into the doctrines of Jesus, we have to learn to have a different thought pattern, which leads to a different reaction pattern. Because let's go, I want to go over to, and I have, I think, 2 scriptures for you. I might just do one of them. I'm going to James 4. James 4 at verse 14. Whereas we know not what should be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appear for a little while and then vanish away. For that we ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, it is a sin. So when somebody asks, why we sinning? This why we sinning. I can't help why I'm sinning. Maybe this person making me sin. It's because of the situation I'm sinning. It goes back to knowledge and motivation with God.
Tell me why? Hey, can somebody, anybody tell me why? We die. I don't wanna die. So wrong. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. So you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely.
To my understanding, Eazy-E was their mentor and their executive producer who signed them. And he himself passed away due to the complications of the AIDS virus. I want to point this out too. It doesn't matter what our complications are and what a person is plagued with before passing away, whether it's AIDS or any other type of disease, illness, and not just illnesses, societal issues, substance abuse, you've committed a crime. Spiritually, God always have mercy. God don't throw people away because people throw people away. There's mercy for everybody. They mentioned earlier in their song, there's no mercy for thugs. Yes, there is with God. Even if humans don't show you mercy, and then God have people out here who show people mercy and grace. What we don't get to do is show up at the judgment seat and then start trying to justify ourselves. In this body cavity, this is the dressing room. We get to live it out right now of how we want to be judged by doing the best we can with our behavior. Not just praying, pray too. Lifestyle got to get cleaned up and rein it on in. You got to put disciplines in your life, or you got to do it. God calls us to a place. So yeah, I am going to go to this other scripture. Go to Mark. It's Mark, the 7th chapter. Let me make sure I got my notes here. It's Mark 7:20. Mark 7:20. And at verse 20, he says, and Jesus is speaking here, that which come out of a man, that defiled the man. Far from within, out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts, adultery, fornication, murder, theft, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these things come from within and defile the man. That's where we get ourselves cleaned up, and that's an individual thing. Nobody can defile us within. If we defile ourselves within, that's what God judges. Hey, thank you all for coming in to listen to this reaction video, and take care.